Hello, this is Aoven. I've been playing this game for years, pushing the highest content with friends and guildmates who are trying to do the same. But not today. Meet Aolu, my fresh max level guardian druid tank. This series will take you through the dungeons and raids that I do, and log the trials and tribulations along the way. I won't be grouping with anyone that I know unless they are of a similar or lower item level. Anyone who signs up in the group finder will be fair game. My goal will be to achieve a rating of 2500 in Mythic Plus by the release of 10.1. This is a brand new series. Welcome to Zero to Hero. Hey, welcome back to another Zero to Hero. Didn't really finish up last week, but we're getting close. We're 15 IO away from our, from finishing our thing here. So we just need to find basically an SVG or an AA, try to knock those out at a bit of a higher level, and we should be able to get the bonus here. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to open our vault and see what we get. We did quite a few keys last week, so it should be a pretty good vault for us. Looks like a trinket at 418 or a helm at 418. We can take this helm, which we might do, and just upgrade that. But without the socket, or we can take the Gift of Radiance. Agility Mastery deals holy damage. I don't think that's very good. I guess we could take this for now until we upgrade that other helm piece all the way up. But that's our vault for this week. I'm gonna go upgrade this, and then what key did we get? Algathar Academy. I think that was one of the ones we needed, right? Was that a 19? It is a 19. Well, we might see if we can get that done or get that set up and go do that. But I guess we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome back. Got a group together for this 19 Algathar Academy. I was able to grab an Evoker, which is awesome, for the Raging debuff. Because hopefully they have it all set up for Dean Rage and all that kind of stuff. Then we have a Rogue, a... what do you call it? A Shadow Priest and a Mage. So I was trying to go for more ranged because of thunder, or not thundering, because of storming. Trying to like prevent that, and then rogues can have just lots of stuff to get out. And he had a pretty high IO on his main, so same with the Shadow Priest. So this should be pretty good as long as I don't fall over too many times. But we're just waiting on our rogue friend to log in. I'm hoping, like, if we do this, the series will be over, and I don't really know how to feel about that. It's been a ride for sure. It's been something, a lot of videos, a lot of dungeons. I like doing the longer form just because like it's kind of nice to just like chill and chat with people and run through dungeons and kind of talk about stuff. But learned a lot too, just like overall about playing bear, and we've gotten quite a bit of gear and whatnot because we're sitting at what, 406.7 now. Yeah, pretty big. We got like 4,000 verse, 3,400 haste, like with our verse buff 5% of 4k. Like that's pretty big. We might need to replace this rogue real quick. I don't know. We'll have to see. No, he's still just AFK out here. Guys, I have no idea where the black market's at. We'll give him like a minute and see if he comes back. Oh yeah, he's completely AFK. Alright, well, we'll go find a different DPS, I guess. Alright, well, I guess we'll be back when I find somebody new. Alright, and we're back. I picked up Unholy Death Knight. Should go really well with the PI pair with High Soul, if they have the weak aura that helps them PI people, but they wanted a repair mount, so tell them I got one inside here. Yeah, the monk went like completely AFK, so I just found a new one, or a new player real quick. Go ahead and do a ready check. These are the talent ones we're running for the dungeon. The double charges of Savage Instincts and Enraged Regen. Pretty normal. Alright, do a pull timer. And we'll get going. Algathar Academy 19.
5.
On the bear.
4,
Shouldn't be too bad.
2.
I did
1.
change my UI a little bit. Gave us a so on all my tanks I added this like really low opacity mark, and that tells me the defensives I have, and I kind of ordered them in like order from like least effective or like shortest cooldown essentially to like higher stuff, mostly just to try to like just make sure I know what I have available and to use next, right?
Well, it seems like indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
Making sure I use things like rage on cooldown and oh, we already got thundering going. My goal is basically just to survive most of this, I think. Make sure we have it clear here. That one has 2. Use one of my enraged regens because I have it off cooldown here. These things are raging, so we're just gonna kind of push them away here. Keep trying to get rid of those. All right. Where are our skitters at? There they are. So we'll come over here. We'll get aggro on these.
Detonation, please.
Go ahead and use one of those. We'll get aggro on these. So my goal here is basically just to make sure I don't die to detonation seeds, and that I have big cooldowns for these lashers. I have one more enraged regen I can use if I get into a spot where I need to. Our DK got hit by something there, which is kind of rough. Make sure we clear. Get out of the detonation seeds. I can clear that. It's kind of nice being able to clear raging too as a bear. Get rid of that stuff that we don't want to deal with. Oh, I need to make sure I'm incarning. I changed my UI so I'm not 100% like used to where I have everything set up now.
We are just about... Wait! Ichistra's. There is too much light magic. What are you doing?
Me? That is too much
Our
nature.
DK came back, so I can go ahead and drop this. And then I kind of want to like switch with these guys so that I dispel a different one every time my seed comes off cooldown here.
Help us, new students.
So I just kind of switch each time I use it to make sure their stacks don't get too high on each individual one, right? I can also roar to like get rid of the agitation cast. Looks like we're doing all right. All right. Do they need to drink? No, it doesn't look like it. All right. Says they're good. We can go ahead and enrage regen some of that damage we took. Make sure we clear. We got a stack for ads in 5. Bark Breaker's gone. Our healer is down. I don't know why they're down so quickly. That seems kind of funky.
Healing touch.
Hopefully that's not a tale of what's to come. Bark Breaker. I could Savage Instincts, but I think I'm doing okay for now. I want to hold it. Rage Regen. Okay, this for the big defensive. Make sure we get a good stat going. Our DA or our DK has no idea how to do this. Enrage Regen. Please dispel me. They're not dispelling me. You gotta dispel me. I'm literally just going to fall over if they don't dispel me. Alright. Well, I
Healing touch.
don't really know what to say about that.
Bark Breaker.
I don't have... Do I have a Remove Corruption?
Try again.
I don't. Not with the build I'm running. Well, I don't really know. I mean, I'll give it another shot. I don't know. I don't think we can time it now, but we can at least, you know, get a... Oh. Well, I think that's it for the 18. Well, we can try the 18, but go ahead and head back, I guess. I don't know. All right, well, I guess I'll be back when I get the 18 up and going. All right, back to try it again for the 18 Algathar this time. Gotta run the same talents and everything. I don't know how I feel about this group. So we have a 2800 healer, 2600 alt monk, a 2800 feral druid, and a 2500 shaman. The problem is they're all OCE, I think. Frostborn, 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 and a Grand. So their ping is going to be like 100 plus on all of them. But we have... we have a lust, we have a lot of battle reses, like in case anything goes bad. We have a physical damage increase. It shouldn't be too bad. Lots of CC, lots of de-enrages. Shouldn't be too bad. But, well, hopefully this works out a bit better. I can toss another flask or a file on. It's like everyone's ready. We'll do a pull timer.
5, 4, 3.
Hopefully this goes a bit better than the last one.
1.
I should have maybe like looked into taking Remove Corruption. I don't even know where it's at in the tree, to be honest. Right here. Curse and poison effects, because I can't take that to get rid of the to get rid of the poison effect from the lashers. But honestly, like,
School is a touch behind schedule, but I have heard
New students.
he should take remove corruption. Yeah, they take cleanse, so
It has been quite
Red
some
Dragonflight.
we got our verse buff. Then we'll go ahead and come up here and pull our skitterflies like we always do.
Seems like things are in further disrepair than we anticipated.
Just go ahead and pull these. Interrupt all those agitations.
Clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
Seems pretty decent. Not too worried about... Seems pretty good so far. Oh, make sure we clear. Make sure we get aggro on as much of this as we can, and we watch our feet. Get some big damage on these guys, as much as we can anyway. And I'm kind of immortal right now, so I'm not worried about hitting the Savage Instincts, because I have Incarn running for another 10 seconds.
Detonation seeds.
Watching the Detonation Seeds, we can de-enrage. And I think we're going to be good here.
Detonation seeds. Detonation seeds.
Looks pretty good to me. I guess we just watch and de-enrage these slashers here. Oh god, don't get hit. More detonation seeds. We need to make sure we have a plan for clearing here. Druid gang up in this.
Detonation
More detonation seeds. Alright.
Perfect. We are
I'll
just
go ahead and
about-
grab my mount. We'll go find the skitters, which look like they're coming around this way.
There is too much life magic. What are you doing?
Me? There is too much nature. What are you doing?
What is
Do we
that?
save Incarn? I think we
This
do.
is your fault.
Absolutely not.
Please help us, new students.
Drop our Ursals to try to prevent these from doing anything. And interrupt that agitation with our roar. Seems pretty chill so far. I'm tired. I'm on my second day off right now. Almost done with it. Probably go to bed in like an hour or two. Good on mana? Alright, we'll go ahead and get going. Go ahead and Incarn to start. Some big damage. Tyrannical boss. Everybody seems really stacked up well here. We'll bark skin for that bark breaker. Move out of that a little bit. Germinate. We're gonna try to dodge our monk here. Our monk friend didn't get stacked up, so it made it kind of rough on us there. Branch it out. We will rage as soon as this goes out, because this puts a nasty dot on us.
Healing touch.
Grab this into the group here.
Bark breaker.
With the bark breaker, we'll take quite a bit of damage. We'll look to see if we need to enrage or regen with that. Stand in the abundance, and then we'll get stacked up. I'll hit this because I don't want anybody to get all screwed up during the ads. Please don't get killed by the... We'll use one of our savages. And a regen there. Try to make sure we have aggro on all this. They're doing... I actually got dispelled. I don't know. Like, so much better than the last one.
Germinate.
Then we'll have our our regen again, or our Rage of the Sleeper here
Healing touch.
for our big damage here.
Bark breaker.
We'll get all grouped up here. This will die. Looks like we'll be in a good spot. Go ahead and Rage of the Sleeper that. Get all stacked up. Token piece not stacked. That seems a little bit rough. We'll Savage Instincts this. Do a little bit of a Rage Regen going. They're at full HP, so it won't let us in Rage Regen, but that's okay. Get stacked on our group here. Move into the side. Just make sure we don't stand in these. We're gonna just focus on the boss here, and then I think we're pretty much done.
Branch out.
Just make sure this cast don't get off. The healing cast anyway.
Touch.
Nice. Clean. Much cleaner than our 19 attempt. Why am I still in combat? There we go. I'm the only one left. We're good to go. This is looking up to be pretty decent. I am second highest on the DPS meter though, which is a little concerning, but I mean, even if we don't time this, it still will probably be quite a bit of IO for us. It's a fucking horrible place for that to be. Watching the deadly winds. We'll go ahead and rage. Did they get knocked off into the boonies there? It looks like they did. Try to get him like centered a bit more if we can here. Lots of tornadoes and stuff. Storm Slash. Can rage regen that. Watch the knockback.
Expel intruders.
We're just watching tornadoes here. I'm gonna save Incarn. We'll de-enrage. Try to get him centered again. That wind went away, which is nice. Our shaman friend died. I'm not sure what he died to.
Expel intruders.
Some regen going. And that's dead. Not too bad on a non-fortified week. Are they resin? I think they are. Yeah. We'll wait for them to get down here before we res. Whoa! Where are they going? Oh. I didn't realize they went like all the way over there. That's crazy. Wait for our friends to get over here. Tokepi. Go ahead and pop our our offensives here. Probably shouldn't pot here, but I like trying to use it on cooldown just because of whatnot. Probably better to use it on the boss on the Tyrannical week. We're gonna look for them to start flying in here. There they are. Make sure we get aggro on them, get some defensives up. We'll run our bark skin out here. I kind of want to update this weak auras so that it either doesn't request or doesn't say anything, or like maybe have a weak aura that tells me what I have active, because I have one down here, so maybe I don't really need it. It is nice, would be nice to like relocate them up here though, or something like in the corner saying like, hey, you have this big defensive active right now. Eagle's dead. Nice. Try to get aggro on all this if we can. We'll pop our rage. We can interrupt that. Or no, we can't. Big interrupt doesn't work on that. We'll wait for rage to go. I got that one. Watching these tornadoes. I don't mind just hitting these to like make sure nothing happens to them. We can enrage regen some of that damage. I'm sorry, I sneezed there. Ooh, that was rough. Feeling a bit better. Bear does so much damage, man. Such a high DPS tank. It's nice, actually. Like, I feel like you have to worry a bit more about surviving on a bear, but everything else, like your damage and stuff, is really strong. I think they actually got nerfed a little bit, their DPS.
That is talent toss for you soft skins. Use them to get her attention.
And we're just gonna cycle CDs on each of the bleeds, and probably enrage regen each one if we get kind of low.
At least we know that works.
This is the hard boss of this week, I think. We could have done like an offshoot there to make sure we had lust for this, but that's actually probably better. So first Savage Pet going out here. I don't have my Iron Skin up, so we'll just be prepared. Or Iron Fur or whatever.
Deafening screech.
Alright, now we have Incarn going, so we don't really need defensives for a bit.
Savage pet.
Having a plan to clear here. DPS seems pretty good. Our monk friend is out of CDs apparently.
Deafening screech.
Deafening Screech going out. It's a good time for me to have CDs running too. Incarn's about gone, so I went ahead and raged the sleeper there.
Overpowering gust.
We'll go ahead and have Incarn up for the next one. I'll go ahead and roar for them so they can get to where they need to go.
Savage searing blaze.
We'll Iron Bark that and use a regen.
Deafening screech.
Try to pop some healing during that. Yeah, the next one will probably like screw us up a bit. I'll go ahead and grab this and get our second one in here.
Savage pet.
Pop one of our Savage
Bowl of the
Instincts.
searing blaze. Overpowering gust.
Just so they know that all they have to do for the is drop one now, which is good.
Deafening screech.
Don't die. Nice. They ram defenses.
Savage pet.
It's pretty good to me. I'll enraged regen that one, or frenzied regen, or whatever it's called. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this here. I'll have Bark Skin for the next big one.
Overpowering gust. Deafening screech.
Just make sure we don't die.
Savage
We
pet.
play ball going. We'll follow up our Bark Skin for that. Rage regen because we're taking a bit of damage.
Bowl of the
I'll get
red
2 of them in. Oh gosh.
Deafening
All right.
screech. Bowl of the overpowering gust.
So there's 2 in, and they can just pop the third one whenever they feel like it.
Savage pet.
We will Rage of the Sleeper for that one. I don't have an enraged regen, but I can health pot because I'm taking a bit of damage.
Deafening screech.
We need to drop probably after this one, I think.
Savage pet.
I can regen if I need to.
Overpowering
I also have Incarn running.
Gale force.
Gale Force going out. Grab a buff. Uh-oh.
Savage pet. Deafening screech. Gale force.
We're doing good. Next Savage Peck soon.
Savage pet.
We'll Instincts that.
Overpowering gust.
I don't know if I need to do that, but I'm going to do it just in case. So it's up. They can not take it if they want. I think we're good.
Deafening screech.
I think it's good to get it out. That way they can cancel it and have it in case like a bunch of people die, right? It's insurance on making sure the boss is killed. Oh, I died. No. I always forget about that shit. That fucking bleed hurts. I wish they'd get rid of that while I am Oh, my phone went off. Wonder what that's about. Alright, now we can pull kind of big because we've got a bunch of trash to get rid of. Almost always dodge this pack over here. I don't think it's really needed. We can do this because, yeah, we'll go ahead. Get some big defensives going. We'll roar to interrupt all that. I don't think there's a problem with doing this pack. I've done it before because it's pretty big, like defensively. Now I'm gonna kite a little bit because that battle axe is really gonna hurt.
Mystic blast. Drift
Make sure
blast.
we get this scepter targeted because I want to roar its arcane rain.
Ring.
if that was me. Yeah, it was me. Nice. I don't have Ursul's for a second. I could have saved it because I did use it earlier. I'm gonna bring it a little closer to them so they can hit, or ensure that they can hit. I think we're good. Rift Breath on me. Try to face it away from them in their little spot over there. De-enrage that. Watch the ambush.
Rift Breath.
Bait the Rift Breath. I just mount up. It's a bit faster, I think, than running. Go ahead and start off with our bark skin to start the pull.
Mystic Blast. Mana Void.
Mystic Blast going. Get this down because we can use our Typhoon here.
Arcane Rain.
Oh, to dodge that. Go ahead and Rage of the Sleeper. I think I'll have Incarn up for the next pack, so we can pull like real big with the next pack if we want to.
Mana Void.
That bleed from that Battle Axe was pretty painful, actually. Do a pretty big pull here.
Rift Breath.
I'll try to bring it over here because it looks like they're trying to LOS it up here, which is fine. I'll face it out this way every time. Some big thundering. Make sure we clear. Rift Breath out here, that's fine. Man, Incarn is so strong. Our DPS has been really good.
Rift Breath.
I'm still second on the meter though, which is kind of crazy to me. But this Feral Druid is pumping some huge numbers. Are we good to double? Yeah, we can double pull this.
Excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here.
Monotonous Lecture. Monotonous Lecture.
I'm watching this Battle Axe because I want to definitely de-enrage it if I can.
Mana Void.
We'll pop our Velar Harv for some increased main stat. We'll use one of our Savage Instincts, and then we'll be watching for our Enraged Regen if we need it. We can also pop Nature's Vigil there because it came back up.
Mana Void.
I can roar if I need to.
Monotonous Lecture. Mana Void.
Go ahead and do it now. Pop an Enraged Regen here, and I think we'll be good after that. Mana? Seems like they're all right. Okay. We'll get some bark skin going while we start building up our...
Monotonous Lecture.
While we start building up our Incarn. Arcane Ray, we'll interrupt that. Pop some Rage of the Sleeper since Incarn's going out soon.
Mystic Blast. Monotonous Lecture.
Make sure we hit those monotonous lectures. These next surges I want to interrupt because I think they hurt. All right.
Here we are.
Some big pulls in there.
Long ago, members of the Blue Dragonflight accidentally
This dungeon has felt really good so far. I'm worried about Vexamus. This boss is a pain in the ass on ITs. There's some stuff as a tank you can do later on in the fight, but I don't know if it'll live that long. If it does, I'll point it out. All right, full mana, here we go. I like to bring him kind of into this alcove here.
Arcane Orb.
And then I just kind of hit this.
Arcane
Go ahead and hit some of these. Make sure that we don't die. For the next one, I'll have Rage of the Sleeper.
Arcane orbs.
Make sure we hit these arcane orbs. The bombs go out. They survive. Next expulsion.
Arcane fissure.
2,
Arcane expulsion.
3. That was some huge healing there.
Arcane orbs.
I might have got ticked by the I'm not sure what you call it, the arcane fissure.
Arcane expulsion.
All right, should be good. We have orbs, mana bombs. Arcane fissure coming out soon.
Arcane fissure.
Oh, please don't die, Togepi. Uh-oh. Build up some... Oh, they got it back. Okay.
Arcane expulsion.
Doing okay after the expulsion. New orbs. Make sure we get these all picked up. Mana bombs running out. I'll go pick up this one over here. Oh, they got it? Uh-oh. Oh, they're getting the res.
Expulsion.
Make sure we get a regen. Fissure, and then bombs. This is where I think we want to let one of the arcane orbs go through, because we want to offset one of these debuffs that we get here. At some point during this, I think the best time to do it is like... It's like right when this pulls, or like right now would be pretty good also.
Arcane expulsion.
Enrage regen that.
Arcane orbs.
Bombs. You don't want the mana bombs because there's a... So we're about to get fissure, right? These bombs are going to go off and then we're going to get a fissure, and we don't want those to go off at the same time.
Arcane fissure.
So here's fissure. Bombs are already gone, so we're good. We must have let one through at some point.
Arcane expulsion.
I'm glad somebody cleared because I was not in a place to do that. Should we come over here? We're doing a good job. New mana bombs. Boss is almost dead. Kind of a rough boss, but we had a lot of reses available for it, so made it a bit easier than I think it normally would have been.
Destroyed. Well done.
We'll go ahead and grab this. Get our Incarn running.
Mana void.
And some big damage with this fairly large pull. Next time I hear a cat, I'm going to roar.
Arcane rain.
Or I'm just going to roar that. Get rid of those mana voids. And I'm watching my HP here, because I'm getting the bleeds from the battle axe, which I'm going to target now to make sure we clear the
Mana void.
debuff on if I can help it. Or if I can clear raging on, right? Because I don't want that bleed to hit me super hard. But I think we're pretty much done here. Nice. Went ahead and cleared. Dang, that healing done though. Nature's Vigil, 441k. Probably because I was doing 120k DPS. Jeez, man. A lot of leech. Bears are crazy, man. What do we need? 10%. So I think we just need this and then the pack in front.
Astral whirlwind. Astral whirlwind.
Get them all up here. Oh, they got stunned. I just wanted to be on the stairs so we can
Astral whirlwind.
kite them if we need to.
Astral whirlwind. Astral whirlwind.
These guys do hit quite hard. They have like a really high, just general
Astral whirlwind.
hit, I think. Like auto attack hit. They're gonna hurt pretty bad now too. I'm actually gonna do this, and then I'm gonna push them back.
Astral whirlwind.
because I know they're going to hurt quite a bit. That Touch of Death cast. Our Pat's in a good spot, so we're going to just run through, and we should be able to just kill this last. Oh, went ahead and incarned this, that's fine.
Astral Whirlwind.
Should get
Astral Whirlwind.
one more cast during this, I think. Worried about the arcane missiles. It's on me, so it's not really all that rough, but Echo Knights, I can knock them back when they start whirlwinding. Nice. 100%. 5 minutes left.
Who are you? You are not registered.
Everybody good?
This room is only for
Waiting for mana for a second. Ready. All right.
These are sacred halls of learning.
I don't really know when to use defensives on this boss. For me, the boss is really easy. It's just hard for people with Astral Breaths, I think.
Demerit points for you.
Overwhelming power vacuum.
Go to the corner.
Astral
Did he get hit by that? Oh, breath. Uh-oh.
Demerit points for you.
All right, we have one res left.
Think about what you have done.
Power
Just gotta not get hit by the breaths, guys, and we'll be golden.
Not past the semester.
I kind of like bringing her over here if I can. New breath soon.
Points for you.
Astral Breath.
Don't die to the astral breath. That's the only thing on this whole fight that'll hurt you. I'll get rid of this because it's kind of dangerous for other people to get hit by. Just use the Savage Instincts because we're taking a little bit of damage to the autos.
Power vacuum.
Get pulled in. We'll just kind of run her back into the corner again. We're watching for the next breath. Is that going to drop? It will. So we'll just start kiting towards away from that now.
Breath.
Watching the breath. We'll start pulling away from those. That's going to drop Smoke Monk. I don't know why you're going that way. That doesn't make any sense.
Power vacuum.
Rage of the Sleeper. We should probably just be using this for damage. Like whenever it's up, I think, on this particular boss.
Astral Breath.
Breath. Just make sure we dodge. Rage is gone, so I'll Bark Skin. We're just going to play dodge games all game here. Tabby's the next one that'll drop. It looks like Togepi will too. Just get everybody out. We're going to kind of kite off in this direction, I think. Just try to get away from all of these if I can.
Astral Breath.
Breath, breath, breath. We're good. Well, we'll keep kiting. We're just looking to dodge as much as we can. Just keep moving. New vacuum. Oh, we got rage up. We'll use that because we have plenty of defenses if we need them. Looking to dodge. Breath. Oh, I got hit by one. Uh-oh. That's no good. We'll keep kiting this way a bit. We got rage up again. Start working on kiting this way. I'm gonna drop, so I kind of want to like drop over here if I can. Just keep kiting towards these other ones, I guess. They should be disappearing here shortly. I don't know exactly how long, but shortly. Uh-oh.
Astral Breath.
Whew. All right. 2402. I didn't get an achievement because I already got it on my main, but 2400. KSM. Feels good, man. Beat it by a minute 55. 2400. Lego. Let's fucking go. That's exciting. Oh man, what is this, like episode 40 or something like that? That's crazy. Oh, that was awesome. Frenzy Roof Cuffs, 402. And then what was the other one that was dropped? Looks like Ruby Contestant Gloves. 402 gloves. All right, well, I guess that's the end of KSM. Did a lot of kind of crazy keys. We did a 19 AA last week, an 18 SBG, 2-chested. We did an 18 AA this week, like, and we got, I think, every key done on a 15 or higher except for the 14 SBG, which is kind of crazy that the lowest key I have is a 14 SBG on Tyrannical Week. But damn. Well, I guess you'll see the bear more. Like, I'll start doing just daily videos on it and whatnot. Kind of like with everything else. We'll see what we get to by the end of this, this current tier, but we'll have quite a bit. Maybe next season we'll do like a DPS 0 to hero or something, or I don't know about healing. Maybe we'll do like something crazy like a priest or a shaman or something and heal people, but maybe we'll do like a community vote and see if anybody's interested. But we'll still continue seeing the bear. I'll be doing videos on it weekly, or at least like fairly often with all my other characters, just in the daily mythic. I'm gonna try to do like daily videos from now on. He's getting kind of burnt out doing both the daily mythic videos and the 0 to hero, so it'll be kind of nice to just have to worry about like mythic, just normal mythic keys now. So, but yeah, if you've been here the whole time or if you just came in, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. I've been doing this just as a hobby, trying to like commentate and talk about crap and whatnot. I appreciate all of the sentiment. Can't talk, but I should enchant some of this gear. But I don't know. It was a really fun journey. It was fun to go from like, we had some crazy times with like the 3 failed knockhoods and then like the failed Algothar we just did, and I don't know. It's kind of crazy that we've made it this far. And now we're tanking 18s and doing 60k average. Like, I mean, it's an Algothar, so we're probably doing more like 50, 55, 50k average maybe. I don't know. But thanks again for watching the series. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.